And I'm with Ben. What's up, Ben?
Hello.
What is up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Vaughn?
What's up?
All right. So, I'm going to talk quickly about the box office, where we're at right now, because I've been tracking this.
You said quickly, so.
Yeah. That was quick, man. All right, so Spider-Man Homecoming, as of August 22nd, 2 days ago, all right, 726 million, all right, worldwide. Now, we're going to get out of there quickly. We're going to go right into Wonder Woman to see if she's the #1 movie of origin movies of all time.
I'll vote
And
for that.
she is not.
Oh.
Because guess what? It's so many weeks that she's making thousands, not millions. So, yes, she still has 800 million, but her thousand department is $388,787. So there's no way. There's no way it's going to beat Spider-Man, and it's not going to be the #1 origin movie of all time. So, Screen Rant lied.
It's an origin film.
Liar, liar, liar.
Origin film. It was just an introduction to it.
Well, they consider it an origin thing, so. As much as I thought Wonder Woman is one of my favorites of all time.
So how you become so, and they never did that.
Listen, Wonder Woman is one of my favorites, but
yeah,
you can't give it more than what it is. I mean, bottom line is, it didn't beat Spider-Man, and that's it. So whatever. I mean, it's not going to be the #1, unfortunately for them. All right, so we're getting off that. We're going to go quickly. I said quickly 3 times, didn't I? Must be. I'm going to drink this coffee and see what happens. Let's see. Dark Tower, is it still dark?
Probably.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Not even going to say what it did. All right. We're gonna
shut off the lights.
They shut off the lights. Don't turn out the lights. Who turned out the lights? All right, here we go. Hitman's Bodyguard is 26 million. Not a success yet. And Annabelle Creation, of course it is. It is 166 million from a $15 million budget.
Damn.
That's the box office. I'm done talking about box office. Now what I want to talk about, I think Ben's going to talk about it. That's concerning rumblings in the DC extended universe.
Yep, I heard about this.
Just stuff came up today.
Where not all movies are going to be part of the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Because these, and again, I'm paraphrasing, but these big directors and big writers come along, and they're trying to woo them in, and they're like, yeah, all right, I'll do Joker, but I don't want it to be connected to that piece of shit, Batman and Robin.
Elseworld.
And they're like, but yeah, I'm gonna pass. No way, it could be its own universe standalone. All right, I'm Martin Scorsese. I'll sign off.
Yep.
And then whatever, and everybody else is the same shit. It's like, I don't want my Batman part of that shit. Okay, that's standalone too, in a different universe. Okay. And then, when people are like, oh, Jared Leto's fired as a Joker. Jared Leto's fired as a Joker.
That universe.
Guess what? He signed, sealed, and delivered for the Joker Harley Quinn movie.
Yep.
Wow!
It's just the Scorsese realm that he's not the Joker, folks.
Yep.
Which, how long did I say they should do that with Marvel? I said, why can't they have multiple universes with different Spider-Men? And then you could have them like Spider-Verse converge, like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland together, Shattered Dimensions type thing.
And what they could do is
people are smart, they'll understand.
They walk into a room, or somebody walks into the room, and something of like a cracked mirror or a cracked crystal, and you see each of them.
No, you know what I would do? I would do a Spider-Man movie regular, like Tom Holland, right? Sequel. At the end, in the river, this portal appears because Dr. Octopus's invention. that his body went through it, the things kept him alive, and he's a Doc Ock from Tobey Maguire's universe that's in there, just straight from 2. And then Spider-Man finds out about it, that it created a disruption in time and space.
Here you go. It opens. You see it opens, and then you see these arms. His arms come out, but you don't really see which Dr. Octopus it is. You just see his arms.
Well, no, it's got to be Alfred Molina. That's just got to be.
You could hear his voice, maybe, but you don't see his face. You just see the arms come out.
But they should do that. They should do that with Marvel and Sony, but no. But that's what DC. They're going to do anything goes, basically.
Well, Marvel's having success where DC isn't.
Right. So they're going to just do multiple universes. You're going to be so effing confused, but that's okay because they don't give a shit. Because how they're going to solve the universe problem? They're going to put everything that sells from Batman in a friggin' movie. Gotham Sirens.
And what would be funny is the Scorsese universe goes over a lot better than what their universe is doing. I will laugh my ass.
Batman's going to have his own universe.
Yeah.
If you think about it. They're all going to be split into microcosms or galaxies of the universe or their own universe. Because Superman's going to have a whole bunch of his shit. They're going to have a Supergirl movie, probably debut in 2021 or something. You know? And then they're going to do Green Lantern's going to be huge. They're going to do it right.
I will laugh my ass off if the Scorsese universe does better than their regular universe, and then they're going to have to go, we're going to nix this bad universe, go with the Scorsese universe.
Well, it's not going to be a Scorsese. It's not going to be a Scorsese universe.
I know.
He's only giving them one movie because he's going to retire. So he's going to do The Irishman. He's going to do that. There's only going to be about 5 more movies he's going to do, and then it's done.
I know that. I'm just saying. I'm just using that as a.
I would just do it. I would do it. Yeah, Ron.
Well, I got complete faith in Scorsese to do something outside of what he's known for.
Yeah.
Because he has done this before with a little unknown movie, a very controversial movie he made back in the 80s called Last Temptation of Christ, which is so left field, but it was so good. And I believe he would do the same with this.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
I think so. What about you, Ben?
Yeah, I kind of like this idea of different DC stuff.
You know what you can even do, which is really crazy but good? You could say, yeah, you know what? You guys are awesome. Everybody from the CW gets a movie. Flash, Supergirl, Arrow, ethics. Let's go. Legends of Tomorrow movie, let's do it. Own DC Universe in the movie realm. That's what you do, man. That's how you do it.
Suzy says hi, by the way.
Oh, Suzy!
You're welcome to come in.
Well, speaking of DC, there's rumor going around that Josh Whedon cut Lex Luthor out of Justice League.
And how fantastic is that? Very.
Marvelous.
Because Lex Luthor sucks.
As the meme goes, we wanted Heisenberg, we got Eisenberg.
Heisenberg, that's good. Yeah, they could come back saying this wasn't the genuine article. They could say
get a new Lex Luthor movie.
That would be his brat kid. It would be a brat kid. Oh, what happened? Oh! No, what happened? Oh.
Ooh, wow.
What is this, man? What happened? All right. Link is sent to her. Okay.
And they also cast Starfire for the Titans show.
I saw that. I was just about to see that on YouTube when you chimed in.
It's going to be played by an African American actress, so who knows if they're going to give her orange skin for Starfire.
I'll be glad. Going back to Luthor, he sucks as Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I don't like him at all.
Claimed that he was a poser.
Yeah, he was a poser. He wasn't the real Luthor.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do. You know what they should do? They should make a ridiculous excuse. Like Lex Luthor really hit him with his car and he went nuts. This guy thought he was like Lex Luthor, like Kid or something. and he's just a nut
Or
job.
Luther was driving.
He adopted or some shit.
Somebody was driving around and didn't realize he struck this guy, and he just and Luther was just his hero and fantasized due to how successful he was, and
yeah, man, he sucks. I don't like it. You know what? Kevin Spacey, bring him back as Lex.
Oh yes.
Why not?
He was a good Lex Luthor.
He was.
I like that.
Well, when I was watching the guy who used to be with Collider and AMC Theater, I can't think. John Campea, that's his name. Sorry if I was promoting some, but somebody wrote in saying, "What if in the new Justice League movie they used the John Williams tune to introduce Superman?" And he stood there for a second and says, "No, that would be a bad idea." And he gave his reasons, because it would be like taking a Batman film. It would be like taking Batman and giving the Airwolf theme to it, or the Knight Rider theme to it, because they've already got an excellent Zimmer theme for Superman.
Yeah.
So, I love that. I love it. I listen to that sometimes during work while I'm going to work.
And that's what he said. That's what he even said on his show. He can sit there, set it in a loop for an hour or two, and listen to the Zimmer version.
Me too.
And yes, he can do the same thing for the Williams version, but it would not be right. It would not be.
Everything has its own style. Like, if you made a Michael Keaton third Batman movie, it would have to be the original score with some differences. It can't be, I mean, everybody knows Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man theme. Danielle.
But it wouldn't be right to take the latest Spider-Man theme and stick it with...
No, absolutely not.
Or vice versa.
Nope. So...
God.
What else?
I would.
We're all tired today, aren't we?
That job of mine.
Yeah.
Suzy cool.
It kicked your Vaughn out of your Vaughn?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know how possible that could be, but this one has been
right.
Doing that.
Damn. There's a bad joke, people. It's called me being tired. Can't come up with anything good. I mean, get a laugh. I can get
a long bus trip, man. Your commute. I could never complain about my commute.
Okay, that's interesting.
All I gotta say is thank God for Sharon yesterday, because she got me a scratch off and I won $75, and I cashed it this morning, and she's the best. Unfortunately, she's not here tonight, but she's at her mom's doing laundry and stuff, but that's okay. So she's spending time with the family, and she'll be back tomorrow. But Sharon's the best. So that was great. That helped me out a great deal. So
I bet it did.
It did, because it is a lot of money to go to work. A lot. In fact, sometimes if I miss work, it's like I'm saving a huge... I'm like, oh, I have money to pay a bill. It's like, wow. So Matrix Lord is, well, he's going to do the best he is. He's got to do his best job possible for these jobs, but
you're going to rock it.
You got to pay his Sharon back big time for that winning ticket.
That's right. Oh, no. Yeah, no. It's in the work. But,
there's
Suzy.
There she is.
In Suzy we trust.
You can tell how tired I am because I didn't even shave. It's terrible.
Yeah, you can see that too.
Well, you're naturally natural brew. It's on your face. How you doing, Suzy?
Okay.
Oh, she's muted. I guess she's doing something.
What else we got, Ben?
I was reading an article about one of the Marvel comics.
What's that?
It says, 4 generations reveal surprising Odin-Phoenix relationship.
Oh, who cares about that 18 million BC crap?
Oh,
God.
There's a picture of Odin and...
They're going to be, oh, that's his babe. That's Odin's girlfriend.
Picture of Odin and Phoenix smooching.
You imagine if Phoenix is Thor's mother? No,
yeah,
whoa.
Man.
Whoa. Don't even
Let's
start.
bring on the heat.
Don't even start like Marvel General Hospital.
No, jeez.
Jesus.
I
Ultimate
can't
Game of
imagine.
Thrones right there.
How was Phoenix? Damn. Oh, I couldn't even. I had no energy to get comics today. That's bad. So today was a hot dog day or something? National Hot Dog Day. So I got 3 hot dogs for $3. There you go.
See, you got a advantage. You there with the good pizza and the good hot dogs and.
Yeah, and I was feeling it afterwards. I'm like, whoa. After I ate that. So.
Oh hell! If I knew, hey Chris, if I knew that, I would have dove up and grabbed a hot dog from one of my special hot dogs from Quick Trip. But
and then I'm going on my
Instagram,
on the Instagram, and I see Amy Schumer like naked with the hot dog covered or something. I'm like, ah! I'm like, what the heck?
Damn. Suzy,
what is going on today?
And
let's get everybody away. What's up, Chris?
And
what's up, guys?
All right, so talk to us, Chris, about this news.
Well, Vaughn was saying something first, so.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna say Amy Schumer. Interesting is well, not complaining, but she has a grievance with Netflix for paying Capel and Rock more money than she did. She wants equal pay.
I'm sorry. She may be funny, but she's not on the same funniness level as the two of them.
Not, but I mean, I like her. I think she's cool, but I don't think.
Yeah, but she's not on par.
No.
She's like I'm sorry. She's a newbie compared to these two.
Well, she's a very newbie. She's beyond newbie. So I wouldn't be asking for ridiculous amounts of money in year 2. And what is this, our second year, third year? What is it?
Yeah. Well, she did a lot of the roasts for Comedy Central. That's the first time I saw her on.
She had her show, too.
Yeah.
And then she had whatever with John Cena and whatever.
And I could understand about maybe 4 or 5 years she getting close to that pay or at that pay. But currently, no.
Suzy! Hello!
Hey, Suzy!
It's Schmoogle.
Yeah, it was just freezing up for a bit.
All right. Suzy, just jump in, man. I know
She's
you're here.
talking on the side here. Says, I hear.
I know.
I'm here. I hear you.
All right, Chris, what do we got?
Man, I don't even know with this DC news anymore. I want to, before I get into it, I do want to apologize if I say some of this wrong, because I've seen about 17, I would say, different versions of this news today.
Right.
Including one that was just like 10 minutes ago. I saw something come up. So, getting into it, and this might be spoiler-ish for the DCEU. So if you're into that or not into it, and you don't want to know, just don't watch this. So apparently, DC has now got on this kick where they're like, you know what? Or not even DC, I should say Warner Brothers is on this kick where they're like, you know what? The DCEU is going, but we want to make DC movies outside of the DCEU.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically, 2 that they're talking about are a Joker origin story.
Yes.
That is apparently in production or is about to go into production. They've got people attached to it already. And now this is the one that I'm not sure about, so I apologize if I'm wrong, but this is just the news as I saw it. Apparently, Matt Reeves, the Batman, is not going to be a part of the DCEU. So much so that they're apparently going to hire somebody else to play Bruce Wayne / Batman.
Oh my God!
No!
Holy shit! I didn't even know that.
Quack's not gonna be.
Holy
No! Hold on, wait. Ben Affleck is still Batman. He is still.
Okay, good.
However, that's going to be in the DCEU. Apparently.
Wait, what?
Apparently, this other Batman is going to be outside of the DCEU.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So like a separate universe?
Wait.
Affleck's the older Batman. This will be a younger Batman.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But it's not in the same universe, though.
Well, apparently not, but who knows?
Okay, wait a
You're
minute.
doing an alternate Joker thing.
But wait,
so-
it doesn't end there. Hold on. The other news is that they're now apparently making a Joker Harley Quinn film
Yes, we know that.
with
Yeah.
Jared Leto and Margot Robbie. Now, the news that I heard before the cast, like right before, was that Gotham City Sirens was put on ice.
Well, that's good.
However, now they're saying no, it's still happening.
Wait a minute.
This
Right?
is a
I'm
very
so
muddled
confused.
and mixed up news day
Wait.
for Warner Brothers.
Wait
and
a minute.
it's-
Wait a
it's
minute.
very
Yeah.
strange.
Wait, just hold on for 1 second, right? I thought that they were going to do a Suicide Squad 2.
Amazon.
They are.
Oh, we hear you, Suzy. We hear you.
Hi, my camera's
Hi.
on.
Hi.
Hi, I had to get my other mic. Sorry for interrupting you, Chris.
That's okay.
So I heard what he was saying about Batman, so that's where I left.
Okay, he's going to continue. Wait a minute now. I thought, in theory, they were going to do a Suicide Squad 2.
They are still doing that.
And in theory, Harley Quinn was a big part of that.
She still is.
And the Joker was probably the villain.
Potentially.
Okay. Besides that, they want her to do a Harley Quinn movie that wasn't counted as Sirens by itself completely.
No.
No.
No. Gotham City Sirens is that movie.
Yep.
But now she is in her own movie with the Joker.
Yes. And specifically, it says here, the writers from Crazy Stupid Love direct Joker and Harley Quinn movie. That's what is apparently going to happen.
So now we have the Harley Quinn cinematic universe.
No, we have the DCEU and this other universe that they're doing.
But if Harley Quinn's going to be in like 4 or 5 different movies, that's like her own little quadrant in the universe.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Little bit.
So we have Nightwing the movie. What universe is that? A, B, or C?
DCEU.
DCU.
Okay, what about Batman Beyond? Is that fantasy?
Apparently that's not happening.
That's gone.
That's complete.
Apparently that was never happening.
That was never happening. Okay.
Yeah, apparently that was never going to happen.
So the Joker and Harley Quinn in a movie with Batman?
It doesn't say that, no.
What about Deadshot the movie?
You broke up there for a second.
What about Deadshot the movie with Will Smith?
I don't think that's happening anymore.
What about Batman versus Deathstroke the Terminator?
I thought they were totally rewriting that Batman movie, where Deathstroke may or may not even be in it.
Okay, so
what movie are you talking about?
The original Batman movie was supposed to be that character that they filmed.
They totally
That's gone.
Yeah,
that's gone.
That was the thing that they threw out when Matt Reeves got there.
Okay, so besides that, besides that, Joss Whedon also told Lex Luthor to go after himself.
Yes, apparently he's cut him completely out of Justice League.
Good.
And this is no longer a plug-in film. I mean, he's actually doing new shit in the movie.
Apparently he's doing some new things, and a part of that is changing the ending.
Which is a huge thing of the movie.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
And also, Justice League Dark Script is being reworked.
Yeah.
And what universe is that in?
DCEU.
Yeah.
What about Flashpoint?
DCEU. Okay, let me break it down for you this way, okay? Everything is in the DCEU except for this Joker origin film and apparently Matt Reeves' Batman film.
Yeah.
Everything else is in the DCEU, as far as we know.
Okay.
Basically, there's only 2 films outside the DCE.
Yes.
Universe.
Okay, so if DC is in chaos when it comes to making movies because nobody knows what the fuck is happening, then why don't, if chaos plus chaos might equal order, so why don't you make another Michael Keaton movie and fuck it?
Because nobody wants to see that.
Who said?
Everybody who wants to see a Batman movie.
If you could have Adam West in an animated movie, come on, really?
Well, let me explain it to you this way, because this was not. Apparently, this is not DC or Warner Brothers going off the deep end. Apparently, they pitched this to Matt Reeves like this. They said, "You want to make a Batman movie that's not in the DCEU? Here you go."
Yeah, because I don't want to make one that sucks and that's too.
I've also heard that this Joker origin film from the early stuff that came out is apparently going to take place in 1980s Gotham, and it's going to be a heavy crime drama kind of film.
Nice.
Which sounds interesting to me. I mean, that sounds like a really cool Joker idea.
And that's what they need to do. I'm sorry. If they're going to do let's do a retro style Batman thing to where it doesn't take place in modern day. Which, if they had gone that way with Green Hornet, it may not have been as big a success. It would have been at least decent.
Well, I'll tell you what this also starts to make me realize too. If this story about Matt Reeves the Batman not being in the DCEU is true, now I understand where all this stuff about Ben Affleck not coming back was stemming from. Because what was probably happening is that the quote-unquote insiders who were getting this information weren't being told that the movie's not in the DCEU. So when they were saying Ben Affleck's not in the movie, they were automatically assuming, oh my gosh, he left. But they're not, what they weren't hearing is it's not in the DCEU. So he's still Batman, but he's not Batman in this movie.
Because nobody would do that. It's so freaking confusing what they're doing that nobody would have a clue.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I gotta tell you.
And here's my other thing. Here's my other thing before you go on. If they cast somebody else as Batman / Bruce Wayne, and that person does a better job than Ben Affleck, what are they gonna do?
You know what? I don't even know. But
what I've been saying. What did I say at the beginning?
I'll tell you what they could do.
Get the Riddler in there, and they'll be all right.
I'll tell you what they could do at that point. If they get a better actor and his performance and his movies liked more.
Goodbye, Ben Affleck.
That's where you do the Flashpoint thing, where you tie that Batman into the DCEU.
There you go. Wait until this movie and then do Flashpoint.
By the way, Flash director.
I got to tell you that Steven Spielberg had predicted the end of the superhero movie thing is going to happen eventually.
Yeah.
This could cause it. This could even have ripples into Marvel. Because, let me finish, Scott. Let me finish. Let me get to a quote. They are trying to flood the market. And they have no direction. They have no clue. They don't have a movie showrunner. They don't have Kevin Feige or whatever. They don't have any direction. People are doing whatever they want, and it's gonna fall apart. The only thing that's gonna be solid is Wonder Woman 1, 2, and 3, and everything else is like shit. Unless Joss Whedon gets Justice League to be good. I'm not even saying great, but even then, they're going to what they think is going to make the money, and that's Harley Quinn and Batman and all stuff related to Batman. If you remember originally, before they had a universe for DC movies, they shredded the script for Justice League a long time ago, and they didn't even want Batman a part of it because Batman was the only movie that was making them money up until like Man of Steel, because Man of Steel didn't happen yet, and they were afraid to destroy that. Like they wanted to return Batman when it was ready, and they really didn't. I don't think. And Man of Steel is a mess right now. Man of Steel, like Superman, is so fucked. They need to fix that shit.
They should do a Superman movie outside the DCU and recast him.
I forget if we brought this up or not, but the whole Flashpoint thing. So you want have Michael Keaton play the father of Bruce
That's
Wayne.
insulting, though, dude.
I know, but
that's insulting. Just like I wouldn't expect Joe Maguire to be like Uncle Ben. That's horrible. Never want to see that. But whatever.
Hey, it could have been worse. We were gonna have Nicolas Cage as Superman.
Yeah. I'm just speechless. Go ahead, Suzy. What's on your mind?
Well, you know how I feel about Michael Keaton. I like him.
Yeah.
Nobody's been Batman except for him. And I did it. I just didn't like George Clooney. I didn't like Ben Affleck. I liked the one in between, but it was not good enough to be Batman material. He was better as Jim Morrison. Just saying. No. That's just how I feel. You know, I wish Michael Keaton did more than just two.
Yeah,
me too.
He was the perfect Batman. In
well,
my
actually, you weren't going to rehire. Oops. Go ahead.
No.
Well, since they weren't going to bring back the original director, that's one reason why he left, or vice versa.
Oh, because of Tim Burton?
Yeah, Tim Burton. Tim Burton was going to. I forget if they weren't going to let Tim Burton come back or Affleck.
Right. They got afraid after Batman Returns. And,
yeah.
And they said we need.
So did I.
I love Batman.
We need a director that can make a more marketable movie, so they brought in Joel Schumacher.
When I saw Dave DeVito as the Penguin, I was pissed. I'm like, he's getting all sexual. And they couldn't even, I think, what was it, Burger King? They didn't even know if they could sell toys from them. Remember that? They're like, how can we sell toys with this? A little dark, I gotta say. Paul Rubens was dark. And then after that, he was really dark someplace, doing something. But anyway.
No, I think the best job that was done was Jim Carrey when he did the Riddler. I thought he was awesome.
Yeah.
He was good.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Tommy Lee Jones was horrible as Two-Face, though.
See, I was never familiar with Poison Ivy. I didn't know about her. I knew about, but I go all the way back to the television show, so I know those characters, and anything outside the box, I'm kind of confused. So.
Yeah, that movie was terrible with Bane, first one.
And
They still haven't gotten Bane done long movies.
And the Batman credit card. That was like, what are you talking about? Don't leave home without it. That was ridiculous. They were like throwing Captain America's shield. The freaking Batmobile was going on the side of the building, like this is going. All right, this is ridiculous. They're flying in space, almost like on a surfboard. It's like, come on, ridiculous.
I had to laugh at the toys. The toys is all part of the movie. Without the toys, it's kind of like James Bond without his goodies. You know? I
gotta tell you, the Visine sales went up because he can't cry for his life, George Clooney. So he kept like, Alpenstein. I was like, wow.
It's hilarious.
It's true. He cannot cry. You can't believe that he said.
He cannot get in front of his face.
There's a lot of Visine in that eye. There was.
Oh my gosh.
That's a fact of life, and he was on that too. Nah.
Oh wow. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. But you know what the funny thing is? Nobody ever talks about it. He did an ER before ER.
Yeah, he did ER. That was good.
No, but there was a comedy show called ER before that.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, wow.
So nobody talks about that.
I think I saw 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, I watched the biography. They totally skipped past that.
Wow.
So, and he was funny in that one, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, he was in another. I remember that.
Yep.
He was also in the Golden Girls as a guest.
He was great. Oh, he's in Golden Girls?
Yeah,
he was great in oh my God, why can't I remember this horror movie? Oh, the vampire one.
Interview the Vampire.
Dusk Till Dawn.
No, George Clooney.
Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn, yes.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Tarantino, yes. That was great.
I love Selma Hayek in that.
Yeah,
great movie.
I know all about my vampires. They just need to be cute, not ugly.
And not glitter.
And no glitter stuff when you go out. Really, that pissed me off.
If Bela Lugosi was alive, you'd bite that guy right in the neck, Edward. Be over.
They were claiming those series totally destroyed the werewolf and vampire genre.
Well, yeah. Well, it's destroyed it so much they want to bring Twilight.
Yeah.
Can we please have more Hunger Games? Can we please have more Twilight? No.
You know, I've never seen Hunger Games either. I've totally been out of the loop with that too. I just was not interested. It's got to be something that sparks an interest. Like I said, that Seth MacFarlane show, I definitely want to see.
Orville,
yeah, that's going to be awesome. I know it is.
I got to tell you, when I saw the scene from his West movie, the only reason I went to see that was because Doc Brown was in it. But the DeLorean. Otherwise, I think they accidentally put that in the trailer. It wasn't supposed to be there. Otherwise, I would have never saw that movie, and that wasn't really that great anyway.
Yeah,
but
I saw it.
I have a question to ask you because I don't even know what channel it's on, but I didn't hear about it until the season was over. They started Westworld up again.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Westworld, at least from the 70s. So
HBO.
It's on HBO.
From what I heard, they're expanding it too.
Yeah, I didn't see this. Okay, I saw the first episode, but I just missed the boat on the whole series. I don't know what happened. I just got lost. So I'm going to try to watch it eventually.
Now that one sparks my interest.
American Gods.
I fell off the wagon with that too. I saw one episode and it was over. I was like, wow.
I've seen 5 episodes, 6 episodes. I saw 5 or 6 episodes.
Well, it's over, isn't it now?
Yeah, it's over.
For now?
Yeah, for now. I don't know if they renewed it or not. I think they did though, because
they did renew it. They did renew it. We do have Marvel news, but I don't want to cover it in this one because I want this to be
Glover from Back to the Future.
I know.
I want to keep DC in this. Really.
All right, it was just a question.
No. You can talk about Westworld. I'm talking about we have Marvel news, but I don't want to talk about it in this one. You could talk about whatever you want. Westworld, yeah. No, Westworld, that's going to be going on for a couple of years.
Yeah, they said they were going to expand it to a Japanese section, so they're going to have Shogun warriors in it. So
yeah,
that intrigued me. I saw some trailers and I saw some stuff on YouTube, so that's all I know about that. But I'm really intrigued, and I didn't even see anything telling me that it was going to be on because I didn't see any commercials or trailers or nothing.
But for anybody who's interested in BritBox, it's now affiliated with Amazon, so you can add that to your subscription.
Ah,
nice.
Oh.
So wait, could you have BritBox and Amazon for the same price now?
No, I think BritBox is a $6 add-on. The same thing if you get it separate. Yeah.
Well, I think isn't the BritBox the same price that Netflix used to be?
$7.99?
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's $6 though. I think it's. I'm paying $6.
And how much is All Access? I mean, it's not even worth it, right? People, I don't know why people are getting that.
For I don't even know.
Star Trek.
Oh, that NBC or the CBS one?
CBS.
Mm-hmm.
That's goofy. NBC's supposed to have one too.
Oh God.
Jesus. Why?
All right. Before we close out the Everything Show, is there any other DC movie stuff to talk about, Chris? Aquaman.
Well, I mean, technically, yes. The Injustice 2 pack, the next pack of characters came out, and it's actually kind of surprising. It was Raiden from Mortal Kombat, Black Manta, and Hellboy.
Yes.
What?
Yes. You need to see the trailer for that. That is awesome in itself.
It's really cool, actually. Yeah.
No, what is Raiden doing?
Joe was telling me about that today.
Well, they include some Mortal Kombat characters in there because it's made by the same people.
Yeah, Subspace.
Sub-Zero. Yeah, so they like in the last one they had Scorpion, and this one they had Sub-Zero, and now Raiden's in there as well.
So Hellboy can
because that opening alone is worth the ad itself.
All right, what I think we're gonna do is, I think you could correct me if I'm wrong. We'll take a vote. Do we want to go into Zoom?
Oh, wow.
Wow, nobody wants to go into Zoom. Okay, forget it then.
It was kind of hard for me to get into Zoom the last time.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll get to Chris. Should we do another one or we'll stay in this one?
It's up to you.
How's the connection? Everything's good?
Everything's good here.
I guess,
all right, let's go into Marvel. Let's just stay in here.
All right. Well, we got the runtime for Thor Ragnarok.
How long is that?
2 hours and 10 minutes.
Whoa.
Is that short?
A little bit. Not too much.
It is a little short. Compared to other Marvel movies, yeah.
I think they counted as me
on Twitter
so far.
Okay, I have a question for anybody. So after I saw Iron Man 4, we saw like Tony Stark get engaged to Pepper Potts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Spider-Man Homecoming. For anybody who want to know what I'm talking about. So now being that Gwyneth Paltrow's in Avengers 3 and 4, that means that Tony Stark's alive in 3 and 4, correct?
Mm-hmm. Right.
In theory,
yeah.
Or he dies and comes back.
That's what I think's gonna happen, but I mean, who knows?
All right. So I gotta say, I am really happy she's in it because I was really pissed that she wasn't in Civil War. I mean, look, I understand they gotta have money and they got whatever, but we don't need to be like starting getting cheapy and doing stupid shit like that. It's like it didn't make any sense how there was no girlfriends allowed. And like Civil War, we can't afford Iron Man's girlfriend, we can't afford Thor's girlfriend, we can't afford this one's girlfriend. They're all like just drinking. No, so whatever. Honestly, I'm glad they spent a little money. That's nice. What else did I want to say today? What the hell is happening with them? They're doing Avengers 4 now. They're filming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to Japan, right?
Yes.
Why? Who's in Japan?
I don't know.
Is this still Thanos?
You know what I think is going to happen? I'm going to be controversial.
Don't tell me it's the Yakuza and they're going to be
I'm going to be controversial here for a minute, and let's just play the game of hypotheticals here. Hypothetically, everybody is assuming that Thanos is just going to like destroy reality in Avengers 3. What if he doesn't? What if he instead of destroying reality, what if he just messes it up? But the Avengers don't die? Because I honestly think that we're all expecting like all or a lot of them to die. I don't think they're all going to die.
I don't think anybody's going to die.
A certain contingent of them are going to die.
So we're
but
going to
not
have
all.
a search for Spock type of setup then?
Well, if you remember way back when, they said that that Avengers 3 is going to be more so on Iron Man's side of the Avengers. And everything that we've seen filmed seems to support that. I'm thinking that maybe in Iron Man 3, it might as well be Iron Man 3. In Avengers 3, Iron Man and his group get like completely messed up by Thanos, and then in the fourth one, Captain America and his team have to go help them.
Well,
that's what I'm thinking.
Here's a thing I'm confused about. Why does he have the thing in his chest? Again.
Stark?
Yeah.
I think it's just in the suit.
So in other words, he doesn't have it embedded in his heart again.
No, because the morons in Iron Man 3 decided to remove it.
What?
Yeah, but he doesn't have it anymore.
No, but the suit still does.
No, but he's wearing something today.
Yeah.
That has it in his chest.
That's probably for the filming of the suit. Like, they're going to edit the suit around it, probably.
Oh, okay. I see. So, was also a huge rumor that they're going to bring back Agent Carter young, like Thanos is going to revive her.
Ooh.
I mean, what's the possibility that Thanos revives all the people that are dead?
I could see him doing that.
Quicksilver,
To screw
Yondu.
with them, yeah, I could see him doing that.
Please
But at the
revive
end of the movie, they stay alive, though.
Well, we don't know that for sure. I mean,
Oh, all right. And is Red Skull the threat of the fourth one with Thanos, or is it not? We don't know at all.
got me.
to come back. That was just a.
I'm gonna be very controversial. I've never seen a funeral, so I just assumed that he didn't die at all. Because in the end, Scarlet Witch had a smile on her face when she was training. So yeah. I'm sorry, but I don't think he's dead at all. And I think they just didn't say anything. And it's like people are making it themselves that he's dead, but he's not. I just think he's not dead.
My only grief about that whole thing was that in the comic books, they supposed to be the offspring of Magneto, right? Or is I'm wrong?
Yeah, they are the children of Magneto until Marvel changed it because they're stupid. Because they don't want.
I mean,
they had to change it though.
They didn't have to change it.
They did have. No, in the movies they had to change it.
Yeah.
Yes, but in the comics they didn't have to change it.
In the comics they didn't have to change it, but in the movies they had to change it. They're not even allowed to say the word mutants in the Marvel movies.
Why not? Isn't that
because Fox owns the rights to X-Men?
Okay, Fox went to sue them way before this shit got started. A bunch of assholes. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with these people?
That's why you get metahumans in DC.
Right.
So, but Marvel, they tried to make them Inhumans, and people didn't really like that at all. And then they made it that they're humans enhanced by the High Evolutionary, which it didn't even work either. And now what? Polaris is his daughter all of a sudden? I didn't know Polaris was his daughter ever.
What?
I know it was rumored to be his.
I know she had magnetism powers, and they're like, "Oh, you're as close to the daughter as me as anybody," but she was never his daughter. But now she's his daughter.
I don't. I just don't understand how Fox got the rights to.
Marvel gave it to them.
They had to. Yeah, they had to because they were going through a hard time. Yeah.
Oh my
they
God.
started giving everybody everything. Hey, Universal Hulk. Hey, Namor here. Hey, Fantastic Four here. They're throwing it out. And before they threw out everybody, Disney stepped in. And Disney like, all right, we want to do Spider-Man. We want to do this. We can't. And then shit started. So.
It just looks like it's all a clusterfuck. Excuse my French. It just looks like this was a bad deal from the start. They should have really thought out who's going to get what.
Well, they never realized that they were going to be doing a cinematic universe like this until they started realizing that superhero movies were starting to catch fire. And then they're like, well, let's make Iron Man in-house. And they made Iron Man. And then it was like, oh, that worked really well.
Well, the thing was, they were going under. They were really going under. They had no choice. They couldn't see far ahead. Disney didn't buy them. Disney should have stepped in right away, but they didn't. And Disney really wasn't buying different companies like that. It wasn't what it is now. Like, Disney's become a huge friggin' thing. Yeah. I mean, it was big. It was big then, but it wasn't known as
they were sticking more to
buying everything type of thing. I mean, they bought Muppets, they bought Star Wars, they bought every fucking thing. They even put Doctor Who on XD. Like, I mean, they went crazy.
Yes.
They went crazy. So, I mean, I think they own Greatest American. I don't know if they own Greatest American Hero now. I mean, they have tons of shit you don't even understand.
Anybody know is Buena Vista? I should know this because I worked down there for Buena Vista Films. Is that still a thing, or did they?
I have no idea.
Did they go under?
Orion movies are still around because James Gunn put out the Belko Experiment. I thought they were done. Orion Films, and then it was Canon. That was another company. Remember that?
It might be a subsidiary like Columbia.
I don't know if I was losing my mind. Probably was, but when I was little, I remember they showed rated R movies on Disney, and it was the weirdest thing.
What?
Disney
Channel. Rated R.
Rated R.
I don't remember that. Really?
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh man.
It looks like here Buena Vista was a picture distribution company that went from 1953 to 2007.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading now too.
Because I always wondered what happened after that. Because the last movie I know they did was Color of the Night, which was
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. All right.
And Daniel said that he sent you something about Star Wars Episode 8.
I know. Again, as soon as I got home, I didn't even eat. I just grabbed the coffee and we did podcast stuff.
Oh, that was something else that happened today. Apparently, they leaked the title of the Han Solo movie by accident.
What is it called?
Yeah, you ready for this, people? You never would have guessed what this was going to be called. You ready?
I'm ready.
The movie's called Han Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Oh wow!
Oh God!
Wow!
I know. I probably just blew your realities out of the water.
Man,
Boy, nights having brain farts going, what can we call it?
Jesus.
Hey, Chris, my mind.
Falcon.
My mind has been.
Chewie friends.
My mind has been reblown and reconfigured into a different universe.
I know, right? I can't believe it.
I don't
find the title.
Yeah.
I just think it's like, what's the big secret? Like,
I have a big question for Chris. Is the Mother of Dragons going to be Han Solo's girlfriend?
Well, potentially, but she's not Rey's mother. I know that's something that people are talking about.
And he's not Rey. No. He's not the father either, obviously.
No.
Is she like Lando's girlfriend?
That would be if they do that. That would be pretty damn stupid.
But it would make no sense because this is before Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. The timeline doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay, so is she like Lando's girlfriend or something?
I don't know. She's probably going to be some sort of short-term love interest for one of them.
Is she the original owner of the Millennium Falcon and Lando got it from her?
I don't know. All we know is that Lando got the Millennium Falcon somehow. And then Han Solo beat him in a card game. And
she got it from probably her. I don't know. Whatever. But
could be.
Now, what is this rumor about Rey's mother being in this movie?
She's not in the movie.
All right, that's bullcrap.
She's not in the movie.
All right. But Maz Kanata's in it.
Well, it's a rumor right now. They're saying that she could be because it would make sense. We know that she's in Episode 8, and apparently her role is reduced. So
why was it reduced? She couldn't be for filming or something?
I just don't think they needed her for Episode 8 that much.
I thought she was filming something else. What about Boba Fett? Is he in this movie?
Well, apparently he's getting his own movie.
He is?
Yeah.
Confirmed.
It came out with the news with this Obi-Wan movie. Apparently Boba Fett is in production, or not production, but is in early talks, as well as one that I'm very, very upset about.
Jabba the Hutt.
That and Yoda.
Oh, no.
I got to tell you right now, I do not want to see a Yoda movie.
I gotta tell you, I don't want to see Yoda, and I don't want to see Jabba.
Yeah, I don't want to see a Yoda movie because I'm telling you right now,
that will be the end of Star Wars as we know it.
That is an impossible movie to make.
Never do it.
You know, that should never been considered.
They're gonna fuck up the whole thing. They're gonna fuck up the whole thing. They're gonna fuck it up because it's no. Sorry, no.
Yoda is an enigma. We do not need to know all his secrets.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean I can't stay out? I want to go out, my friends. One day I will be the most powerful Jedi ever. You'll see. No, I don't want to see that shit. No. What happened, Yoda? I got fired from the Sesame Street show. No, like, come on.
Come on, it's Sesame Street on ice.
Jeez. I don't need to see young Yoda. I don't
need
to see that.
Yoda picking up shit.
There's gotta be some mysteries out there.
Being a teenager, reckless. You're reckless. No.
The only way I would accept a Yoda movie is if it was like he was already a Jedi Master and it's like one of his adventures from then.
I don't want to see him racing. I don't want to see him racing cars with Palpatine. They went to school together and shit. No, that'd be weird.
Now
that's
Palpatine.
Yes,
that's a movie I would want.
Yes,
young because I read the Darth Plagueis novel, which is no longer canon. But in that book, it talks about him as a child, and if you think he's messed up as an adult, you've seen nothing until you've seen him as a child.
Wow, he's mellow now. Yeah, well, dead now.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Like, even when he's at his most, like chewing the scenery, it is nothing compared to what he's like as a child.
I gotta tell you, I know a lot of people don't like it, but when I saw Revenge of the Sith in the theater, and like Yoda, that's Yoda, and he's like they're talking to each other, that was like a dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
See that shit? Like them battling out and like him like yelling at him and like throwing like I was like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. But still, I mean,
you know what? You know what? A really cool reaction. If you like that, there's another cool interaction between the two of them. There's this Elseworld story in Star Wars. It's no longer canon. It wasn't even canon back then, but it was this story about like the events didn't happen the same way, and it was like Luke and Leia were both trained by Yoda at the same time, and they go to confront Palpatine and whatnot, and Yoda goes with them. And him, like Luke and Leia fight Vader, and Yoda goes to face Palpatine again, and Yoda uses the Force to pull the whole Death Star down. It's friggin' amazing. You gotta look it up. It's crazy.
Wow. What about Indiana Jones? What are they doing?
Haven't heard anything about it.
He's gonna be how old? 80? Is he gonna be 80 when that comes out?
Probably.
God, dang, man, really? You know what?
Is he?
I'm for it. Let's do it.
I mean,
he's up there. He's up there.
Well, what's he gonna do? Like, what is he gonna be fighting the Taliban this time? I mean, like, what? He's fought the Russians already. I mean,
account has not been updated.
I guess he's not going to fight the Nazis now because that just is not appropriate, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Oh God,
Hey.
Jeez.
Watch it be something like during the Cuban Missile Crisis or something.
Oh God.
And the Russians the whole thing was a lie, and there were no nukes in Cuba. It was some sort of artifact that had the ability to blow up the planet or something.
The mistake was bringing space and aliens to friggin' Indiana Jones.
Oh,
I was waiting to see the friggin' Millennium Falcon and shit. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I just need to stop.
Let's just not have that.
They'll probably go searching for the Spirit Destiny.
Are they gonna do something stupid, Indiana Jones, like he falls into the fountain of youth, and then it's a new actor playing him, like young, some shit?
What were you saying, Vaughn?
Oh no, I was gonna say I just need the film and television to do two things: no more reboots and no more remakes. I think we had enough of sequels and stuff. It just seems to me that there's no originality no more. Like everybody's wearing ideals.
Well, you know what it is though. Like about that though, like there've actually been a bit more original movies that have come out, but it's either one of two things. It's either an independent film, or it gets the money, but it just sucks. And it's like it's no wonder that they really want to do reboots and stuff, because if you look at some of the newer stuff that's come out, it's like none of this is actually that good.
Yeah.
Fair point.
You know what movie franchise has a cinematic universe and they don't really have a cinematic universe? The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Because they have The Conjuring 1 and 2, Annabelle 1 and 2. They can have The Nun, and they can have that other spinoff, and Conjuring 3. And it's a whole universe in itself that's most profitable.
And look at the Fast and the XXX movies too. You got a whole universe in that.
Oh, they're making another one of that already. Oh, and guess what? Will Smith left the whole Bad Boys thing. He's like, "Oh, Disney's firing me. Screw this. That shit's over now."
Oh, dang, man.
Our lords are just waiting for it to be ready. It's like done.
Yeah.
But, going back to Indiana Jones for just a second, I would love if they did this because it would just make my night. The movie came out. They should hire Adam Driver as the villain and have him kill Indiana Jones.
Oh shit. That would be ridiculous.
So this way he could go out being like, "Yeah, I killed Han Solo and Indiana Jones."
Oh my
God. You can hate me all you want. It still happened.
That's crazy. What else? There's something else.
Han Driver would have made a good Nightwing. I don't know why, but just
got to put the mask on his face.
I know. Ooh, John.
Oh, what happened to the Universal Monsters cinematic universe? Is that done?
No, apparently still going.
Are they still around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about it.
Well, I mean, look what happened with the Mummy.
Yeah.
I mean, is it still called Dark Universe?
So far.
I know DC sued the crap out of them.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Supposedly, yeah.
Hey, man.
Damn. Anything else, Chris? What about Godzilla stuff?
Nothing new there, no.
God, man, I can't. I'm so excited for Godzilla stuff.
Did you like the little link I sent to you for a possibility of being in? Who could be?
Yeah, I could totally see that happening.
Bring back Jet Jaguar.
Chad, I think one time about they would need a robot, but nonetheless, it would have to be remote controlled in some way.
I think what they should do is they should have a Jaeger in Pacific Rim Uprising that's just called the Jaguar, and just make it look like Jet Jaguar, sort of.
Yeah.
Isn't it a sin that, what was it, Guillermo del Toro wanted it so bad and then he got chucked from the project? Right? Was he not?
He didn't get thrown from it. It's just I don't think that they wanted to go with him because of what happened with the first one.
But that was just insulting, isn't it? Like he's been pushing for that more than anybody, and then it's like, yeah, we don't want you, thanks.
It is, but I hate to say it, I really do. But I kind of side with the production studio on that one.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Because if you look at his history of movies, he doesn't get a good box office draw.
But he's doing now Fantastic Voyage.
I know.
Which I don't know how that's going to be. But.
And I think that Guillermo del Toro is a fantastic director.
Yeah.
I just think that his form of art just doesn't appeal to the mass audience.
Right.
I think that's what it is.
True.
Well, I mean, look at Hellboy.
Yeah, that was just, yeah. They never really hit it off well. You know.
I got some Ash vs. Evil Dead news for season 3.
Yes.
What's going on?
Ash's origin story and more will be revealed in season 3.
Oh.
I thought we already had his origin
no.
story.
Bruce Campbell says
the chosen one's going to find out why he's the chosen one.
Basically
Oh,
that.
jeez.
And they've cast Ariel Carver O'Neill as Brandy, who may be Ash's daughter or not. They're not.
And aren't they confirming season 4 or not yet?
Not yet.
They're very close to it, I heard.
He promises that nothing will ever be the same after the season 3 finale.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
he's a Deadite. Watch. He's part Deadite.
Fuck. Well, he was in the second one.
Was he?
He was in the second one, kind of.
Well, no, I mean, like, he was born part Deadite.
Oh, well, that would suck.
Oh, no.
Because Linda's head bit his arm.
That would suck.
No. No, I wouldn't want him to be part.
You know what they should do? They should build up his origin story as this like monumentous thing, and it's actually the most generic origin story of all time. Like, there's nothing special about it. He's literally just a normal guy.
He's a normal guy, but because he was sent back in time, they made it like he's the chosen one.
Well, here's what the quote says.
He's the first one to travel through time. That's it.
Bruce says the mythology going to kick in now, which will give us all an idea of why Ash was chosen. This average idiot, this fool was written of in an ancient book. So season 3 will all come to a head. The ultimate mettle of the average man will be tested by these demonic forces. If man fails, then evil will rule the earth.
Until season 4.
Okay, here this is gonna be going really jumping the shark. How about this?
Oh no, don't jump those sharks.
We get Jack Black to play his character from Brutal Legend.
What?
There we go. There we are. Jumping the shark. There's a video game called Brutal Legend.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they'll bring back Deadite Ash.
Deadite Ash. Oh.
Why don't they do this? Why don't they bring in everybody from the past into the future? The whole town. Like the king, the Merlin, all that stuff. Bring them to his home and say like something's going on in the past. And
they actually did that in an Army of Darkness comic book I read, where Ash was summoned back into the ancient times because the wise man became possessed with an Necronomicon.
No, but I mean bring them into the present.
Bring them
reverse.
Yeah, probably.
The wise man was possessed with Necronomicon.
I was hoping that Ash's daughter would have been Sheila's kid. Sheila from Army of Darkness.
Whatever happened to the...
Well, guys, I gotta get going.
All right, dude.
See you later.
Have a good one.
Later, bro. Whatever happened to the witch that sent them back in time in the first place? Or the lady that did the incantation? She died or no?
I know that. No problem.
I don't know.
She was killed in the second movie.
She did die at the end after she sent them back?
I think she did.
Annie Nobi was stabbed by Ash's hand, got the Kandarian dagger and stabbed her in the back as she was reading the cantations that sent Ash back to medieval time.
Do anybody know? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna ask you. Anybody know what his father was trying to tell him in the second series?
That's going to be explained this season. I think I read.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to be in it again.
So they're going to find his eye then?
I got to tell you, we're going to do a real Hootings after this.
Well, good. I got some.
Really?
I got some news to share as well.
Yes. All right. We're going to be going right into a Google. All right. Take it back now.